Hello, my dear children. I think all of you love to play with your friends. So, today let me share with you something. It may be a story for some of you, or it may be a reality that might have happened with you in real life. Raman was playing football with his friends. Suddenly, while running, he fell down and hurt himself. He was unable to walk and was crying in pain. So, he was taken to the hospital. The doctor examines him and said that bones at the knee are dislocated. He prescribed him some medicines and advises to take rest for 2 weeks. So children, today in our class we are going to discuss about our body, which is lesson number 9. So, in this lesson we are going to discuss about the 5 sense organs and different organ systems of the human body. So, let's get started. Children, have you ever thought that how you are able to connect with your surroundings? Yes, it is because of our sense organs. So, what are sense organs? The organs that helps us to see, hear, smell, taste and feel are called the sense organs. There are 5 sense organs in the human body and they are eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. Now, let's talk about the functions of these sense organs. Eyes helps us to see all the things around, whether it is your book, lovely images, flowers, etc. Ears helps us to hear different types of sounds. The another sense organ is nose, which helps us to smell and it also helps us to breathe. Tongue helps to identify the taste of different things. The next sense organ is skin. It is the largest sense organ. It helps us to feel the things around us. Children, you might have seen that to build a house, we require bricks, cement, and rods. So, these are the basic things which are essential to build a house. Similarly, any living organism is made up of very tiny structures which are called as cells. So, cells can be defined as the basic building blocks of our body. Now, when lot of these cells combine together, they form a tissue. And when many tissues join together, they form an organ. And when a group of organs combine together to form a similar task, it forms an organ system. And finally, when all organ systems combine together, it makes an organism like you and me. Children, you might have seen a computer. It has different parts like monitor, CPU, headphone, printer, keyboard, mouse, etc. And all these parts perform different functions. When all these parts combine together, it is called computer or computer system. Similarly, when many systems join together, it forms a human body. Now, let's study in detail about the different organ systems. Children, there are total 8 organ systems in a human body, and these are skeletal system, muscular system, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, nervous system, excretory system, and reproductive system. Now, let's discuss in detail about the skeletal system. Children, skeletal system consists of all the bones and the joints which are present in our body. If I ask you to touch your knee or elbow, you will find that it is hard to touch. And why it is hard? Yes, this is because it is made up of bones. And yes, bones are hard to touch. And do you know how many bones are there in our body? My dear children, there are total 206 bones in our body. But when we talk about a baby, there are more than 300 bones in a baby. So, what happens is when the baby grows, some of the bones joined together or merge together. And finally, they also will have 206 bones. Now, let us discuss about the functions of skeletal system. Children, the basic function of skeletal system is to provide shape and support to our body. Without bones, our body will be shapeless. That means no shape at all. So our body is having a definite shape because of the skeletal system. Second important function of skeletal system is it protects all the internal organs which are soft and delicate from injury. Now, what are the soft and delicate organs? Lungs and heart are the soft organs that are protected by the rib cage. Similarly, brain and eyes are protected by the skull. Now, the second system we are going to discuss is the muscular system. All the muscles in our body forms the muscular system. And do you know that muscles cover the entire bones of our body and some muscles are attached to the bones. And it is very interesting to know that movement of our body is controlled by both the systems, that is skeletal system as well as muscular system. And when muscles move, they pull the bones along with them. This is how we are able to move from one place to another place and do other related activities. And children, there are about 640 muscles in our body. So children, we have discussed skeletal system and muscular system in detail. And we will discuss the remaining systems of our body in the next class. Thank you.